Hello, everyone, and welcome to the latest edition of the Wrestling Rundown, where I have noticed a shocking trend in WWE.
Oh, do tell. I'm very interested.
Yeah. We have Drew McIntyre, who is a heel because he has a strong work ethic. Baron Corbin is a heel who delegates positions of authority to women. Daniel Bryan is a heel who promotes awareness of environmental issues. Jinder Mahal is a heel who seeks inner peace. The Revival are heels because they respect the art of tag team wrestling. And meanwhile, Lucha House Party are baby faces who constantly compete under lucha rules.
Get your shit together, Raw. WWE.
Yeah.
Raw specifically. Speaking of Raw, this is the Raw review, and we're going to talk about the Go Home Raw 2 tables, ladders, and chairs. We open up with Seth Rollins talking about Dean Ambrose, because that's who he's going to be facing. Yeah. Talks about the whole situation that happened last week. This brings out Baron Corbin, and Corbin, I don't even know how this ended up turning. Like, Corbin was like, I guess Rollins was just kind of like hitting Corbin, blaming Corbin for the lack of lack of viewership.
All I really remember from this segment is Seth Rollins even questioned what a Lucha House Party match was.
So there's I think they're starting to catch on here.
Yeah.
So essentially, Rollins is like, well, I could beat you. This turns into our main event being an Intercontinental title match, TLC match. Seth Rollins versus Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
Seth just kind of like sticking it to Baron Corbin for whatever reason. So that ends up being our main event. Then, technically Lucha House Party rules, where we had a rematch from last week where the Authors of Pain and Drake Maverick were now defending the Raw Tag Team titles against Chad Gable and Bobby Roode. Chad Gable actually having a whole like Bobby Roode get-up going on. And Bobby Roode and Chad Gable are now the new Raw Tag Team champions. Yeah. All right.
I think this is book club rules, actually. Because Lucha House Party rules are when you're luchas. These are authors.
Authors of Pain. Okay, the Raw has a book club. That makes sense. We had Natalya come out and talk about all the terrible things that Ruby has done to her, and talks about how she's going to dedicate the fact that they're having a tables match. I'm excited for that.
Yep.
Ruby versus Natty, tables match. She's dedicating the match to her dad. And Ruby ramps it up one more time by bringing out a table with Jim Neidhart on it, telling that she's going to put Natty through it to make sure that her and her daddy are closer than ever.
Yeah.
Ruby, you are fucked up. Then we had Bayley defeat Alicia Fox with some help from Sasha Banks and Apollo Crews.
Yeah.
Beating up the Singh brothers and Jinder Mahal on the outside. That was kind of fun. We had Elias doing his usual shtick. This turned into a match between him and Lio Rush. This is the first time we saw Heath Slater as the referee. And due to the fact that Bobby Trashley is one of the kind of like lackeys or like buddies with Baron Corbin, essentially Trashley got to decide how the match went, beat the crap out of Elias, and allowed Lio Rush to win.
Yep, his debut match on Raw, actually.
Oh shit, that is Leo's first match on Raw?
Yep.
Alright. Beating Elias with help of Bobby Trashley. Do you feel good about yourself? You shouldn't. Baron Corbin, we actually saw talk to Slater then not long after that saying, hey, you need to do what I say and when I say it. And we'll see him again in a little bit. We'll talk about that in a second. We were supposed to have a face-to-face between Ronda Rousey and Nia Jax. It was mostly just Nia talking about her fist and how it broke Becky's face. And then she said some shit about Ronda. Ronda came out and scared her off. Ronda was then cornered by Nia and Tamina. She was saved by Ember Moon, who then defeated Tamina in one-on-one action. And watch out, there's a Lars Sullivan lurking. Jesus Christ, we're going to talk about that. And then in the main event, despite Heath Slater once again being the referee and doing what Baron Corbin wanted, and kind of screwing over Seth Rollins, Seth Rollins did in fact defeat Baron Corbin and retained the Intercontinental Championship. With that being said, Thomas Wolfe, what did you like about Monday Night Raw?
I liked that we didn't get a Lucha House Party match this week.
Thank God. You know, we'll make that an honorary love for Kevin Hawk, who's not here.
He's not here because the Revival wasn't on Raw, I think.
That makes a lot of sense.
I think Kevin Hawk only shows up when the Revival is featured. Starting now.
So he might be next week. Well, that'll be really weird if he shows up on SmackDown, because the Revival's not on SmackDown.
I mean,
does it not count that way?
Yeah, it's a rule that only applies to Raw.
Fair enough. Okay. I think coupled with the fact that we had Seth actually like question what a Lucha House Party rules was.
Yeah.
The fact that Seth Rollins was defending a heel tag team proves that you have something wrong with the way you're running things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely like the fact that there was no Lucha House Party rules. Technically, we had the book club instead. What did I like? I like Drew McIntyre versus Dolph Ziggler. The match itself was good, and the added, like, man, it made my head hurt watching the Claymore kick against the LED board at the end. Holy shit. I mean, if you really wanted to get Drew McIntyre over as just, like, a take no shit, just beat the fuck out of whoever's in front of him heel, I think he did a really good job. Plus, it's just a really shitty, like, extra...
Oh, yeah. It also... I was worried going into this match, because it's like, okay, obviously this match is going to be great. It's Drew versus Dolph. But WWE has the problem with 50-50 booking.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew that's what this was going to be.
Obviously.
And it's what it was. But that little extra bit at the end just put it over enough.
Yeah, and I think for me now, if Drew goes through Finn this Sunday, that one little added bit I feel like gives credibility to a Royal Rumble match between Dolph and Drew as like a final, like maybe the two of them fight for a spot in the Rumble or something. Yeah. So you get the rubber match, one of them goes in the Rumble, one of them doesn't, something like that. Yeah, it's a good heel move, and it makes Drew McIntyre that much more disgusting just because he's willing to fucking do that to somebody. Yeah, messed up. What did you love?
I loved. I feel like I should have done this in the opposite order, but I am committed now. I loved that Gable and Roode are tag team champs now. Some motion in the tag team division is good.
I think, and it's a great choice. I think what really nails it for me is that they looked like a tag team.
Yeah. Also, they pinned Drake Maverick and not either of AOP. So
yeah, and so this leads to, did Authors of Pain really lose the tag titles? And it gives a reason for there to be a rematch, other than the fact that Authors of Pain obviously get we were tag team champions, we get a rematch type of thing. So yeah, I think this was the perfect time to kind of change the story a little bit. It helps fuel the fire of the Authors of Pain, but it also really drives home that, Chad Gable and Bobby Roode are actually a tag team. Right. Because they haven't really, I mean, as far as their wrestling is concerned, they've looked great, but, like, there's no cohesion as a tag team. When you think tag teams, you think similar looks, and they were completely different. Right. And I just love the fact that they both have their own Roombas now. Yeah. That's fun. I loved Elias.
That's fine.
He continuously talks about how bad Bobby Trashley sucks, and that's always great. He's, to be fair, this was the best Raw they've had in like 3 weeks. Yeah. And so, I mean, it was already good, but Elias is still the savior of Monday Night Raw. Yeah. And he hit a really sick sit-out powerbomb on Leo Rush. And that was fun. Even though I like Leo Rush, but Leo Rush is connected to Bobby Trashley, so therefore I can't really like Leo Rush. Right. But, what are you going to do? What did you dislike?
I disliked... I'll just go ahead and jump off with... I disliked the whole tagline, Lars Sullivan is lurking.
Thank you. That is my dislike as well.
I figured...
Go ahead.
Yeah, I figured it was. I like to vary it up, but I figured this is a sticking point that we can both just double down on.
I was already worried that they were going to ruin Lars Sullivan. Lars Sullivan is not a lurker.
Right.
Lars Sullivan is a destroyer. Lars Sullivan is a guy who will talk eloquently and then will fuck you up.
Yeah.
He does not need to creep in the darkness. He is not a Randy Orton. Randy Orton lurks.
Yeah.
Okay? Someone like, I don't know, Triple H can lurk.
Right.
A dastardly heel.
I mean, even Kane can lurk.
Kane can lurk, exactly. Big Show doesn't lurk.
No.
Mark Henry doesn't lurk. Ryback didn't lurk. Lars Sullivan doesn't fucking lurk.
Yeah.
It is the complete opposite of what he does. He's not methodical. He just rips people apart. That's what he does.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I was already scared that they were gonna ruin it, and now they're riding that train to fucktown as far as Lars Sullivan is
and
concerned.
we're gonna get another Lars Sullivan who's lurking on SmackDown.
Yep,
I believe.
and then he'll probably be lurking at TLC. That's when they'll have him do the first lurking thing.
Yeah.
He'll be like Randy Orton did that shit to fucking Jeff Hardy.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that. Leave Lars Sullivan alone. Leave him in NXT. Triple H knows what to do with him. Jesus. Triple H, take over soon, please. Yeah, I don't think there was anything I disliked more than that.
Yeah. I mean, otherwise, the only issue with Raw is that it was mostly interviews. It was kind of boring.
And yeah, and you I mean, you're kind of guaranteed that with a go home. I think it was ballsy that they did a TLC match. Yeah. I think that might be a slight dislike just for the fact of oh, hey, here's what your pay-per-view is about. We're going to give it to you for free.
The only thing I can think is that Braun's just not going to be there, and so they don't have a TLC match, which in that case, they should have moved it to a different match on the show.
No, there's not. There's the women's TLC.
Oh yeah,
match.
There is. That slipped my mind completely. That was also TLC.
Yeah. So I mean, maybe you might be right though. Maybe this is to make up for the fact that Braun's not going to be there, so we're not going to get a guys TLC match. So we'll put Baron Corbin through the match. Seth Rollins still wins. Seth Rollins gets to have his regular match against Dean at the show, and so now, as if it wasn't for sure already, the ladies are going to steal the show at TLC.
Right.
Because it's already 3 fantastic women, and it's a title match, and it's the first ever women's TLC match.
Yeah.
So, I am really excited for Natty versus Ruby in a table match, though.
Yeah, no, that'll be fun.
But, we'll talk about, well, you probably won't be there, but we'll talk about that more when we do TLC predictions later this week.
I'll talk about it. I just won't be on camera.
He'll talk about it in his own little world.
Yep.
And that's fine. If you're comfortable there, you do you, man. Anyway, thanks for watching the Raw review. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, click all the links down below. We thank everyone that's been watching, everyone that's been listening to the podcast. That link is down there below. You get this review and all of our regular reviews in podcast form. Follow us on various social medias, and be sure to check out Reasonable Wrestling Fans. It's reasonable with a W, like wrestling, where we have the list with Kevin Hawk, question of the week, sometimes with Thomas Wolfe. Me and Thomas are actually working on some new videos that are going to be going up on Reasonable in the near future. We're still working out some kinks. I don't remember how kinky we were getting last week. Still kinky. Still working on them. But yeah, those will be popping up pretty soon. But you can check out our entire playlist of unboxing videos where we get cool shirts like this Ricochet shirt. We get these cool little micro brawlers. We get some Funko Pops. And there's an entire playlist of punishment videos. Another one will be coming up after TLC, but you can see what terrible fate was bestowed upon me by the Wheel of Punishments. But for now, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you at whatever video you decide to watch next.
Oh, I'm getting a phone call.
Yeah. What was it?
Hello? Oh, hey, Kevin. Yeah, we just did the video. Okay. Yeah, I'll tell him. And Kevin Hawk says, Buck Modus.
Ah, yes.